Hi, I'm DJ Schurz.
I'm Professor E, and this is Six.
And this is the Robot Program.
In this episode, we're going to review the contents of your Revolution 6 kit. Let's go to the studio and check it out. Let's review the contents of your Revolution 6 kit. So, here we've got Six's components. First thing we seem to have here is we've got the Getting Started guide. So this guide has all sorts of information.
That's right. So this is a really important guide. This has all the information on how to access our website, information about the servos, as well as important information I'll find here about charging the battery. So make sure you charge your battery before you use your Six robot. So you want to keep this on hand because we're going to be referencing it throughout the next few tutorials, putting Six together.
Very important. Now, Six is a hexapod robot. So that means that he has 6 legs that he uses for movement.
Mm-hmm.
So let's take a look and see how we build a hexapod robot. So what should we have first here?
So this is the body of the hexapod. This will actually support more than just 6 legs, as you can see here. These are all the different easy clips. And this holds your battery. It has your power switch as well. And this place here is where you will put the EZB robot controller.
So we could have as many legs as we wanted on Six.
Not as many legs as we wanted, but we can have as many legs as the body will support. Yes.
Perfect.
Which
okay.
is 12.
Okay, so now we need to attach something to his body.
Mm-hmm. So this is his dome. This will go on top of the body, which, of course, you'll find out how to build this in the next episode.
All right. Oh, now I've seen this before. Let's talk about this. Very important.
That's right. This is the EZB V4 robot controller. This is where you would connect all of your servos, all of your cameras, and it has a speaker in the back to play audio, as well as a reset port on here if you ever need to reset your wireless device.
It's kind of like the robot's brain then, right? We send all of the information to the EZB
That's right.
controller.
So the software on either your mobile device or your PC will connect to the EZB and send commands to make it move and also receive video from the video camera, as well as send back audio so you can stream audio through the speaker.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, this is a fun part.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
This is the camera. So this will plug into the EZB controller and then it'll attach to the top of the dome where it gives your robot the ability to see, so it can track objects, it can track your face, it can even tell if you're happy or if you're sad.
Great. So when we have a device that brings information into our robot, we call that a peripheral device. It gives us additional information that we can use in our software programs.
That's right. An EZ robot calls all parts that connect together EZ bits.
EZ bits.
That's right.
Okay.
Ooh, lots of these guys.
Oh, lots of these.
That's right. These are the pegs that will actually be the legs or the feet of the hexapod robot. So we'll just place all these down here. You should have 6 of these in your robot kit.
Hexapod, 6 legs, 6 pegs. Okay. Now in here, these two look like they go together.
Mm-hmm. This is important. This is your battery charger. So inside of here, you'll find your power adapter. And then you'll also find all of the different connectors for each country based upon where you live. And inside of the next box you're holding, let's get to that one here. Place that someplace there. And this is the actual battery charger itself. So you'll take this out of the box and you'll connect this to the battery. And there's another tutorial course where you'll learn how to charge the battery and the importance of charging the battery.
All right, now my favorite robot part. Why don't you tell us what these are for?
That's right. These are Emily's favorite parts. These are wire wraps. This allows you to be able to wrap around the wire to clean it up so that when your robot is put together, it doesn't have wires everywhere and look like a spaghetti monster. This will allow the wires to be nice and clean and organized.
Really important because it also makes sure that we then don't restrict our robot's movement by having too many cables or wires in the way.
You got it.
Now, we look like we're empty here.
We're not.
But we're still missing parts.
That's right. There's a big surprise down there.
We've got a whole nother layer.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we seem to have 12 of the identical part.
You bet. Why don't you pass me one of those? Okay, so you're going to have 12 of these. These are the servos, which are little motors. They're called servo motors. And they're mechanical devices, which give your robot degrees of freedom. So you can move the joint back and forth between 1 and 180 degrees. This will connect to the robot controller, which of course you'll find out about in a later episode, and we'll show you how to build the robot in those episodes.
So just like humans or insects like hexapods have joints, these servos allow the robot to have different types of movement.
Okay, so we have all the parts laid out here. So it's a little bit of a mess fitting it all here in the camera, but you should be able to compare what you have at home to the parts that we have here as well.
And these are all the pieces you need to build your Revolution 6 robot.
That's right. So check back on the next episode and we'll show you how to put it together.
Let's review the components in our Revolution 6 robot kit. The first thing we have is the Getting Started guide. In this guide, you will find links and more information if you need to ask any questions or access additional information about your robot kit. 6 is a hexapod robot, meaning that he has 6 legs. On the body, we have connections for 6 different legs and a dome to make up what would be his head. 6 has a camera, which is a type of computer peripheral. It allows us to bring information into our software. At EasyRobot, we call our peripherals Easy Bits, and Easy Bits connect to give us more information into our software programs. This is the EasyB robot controller, and this is the robot's brain. This allows us to process all of the information and to connect all of our different cables for controlling 6. Inside of your kit, you'll also find the components to make all of 6's 6 legs. 6 has 2 servos per leg and 1 peg, which is where he puts his weight on each of his legs. Lastly, we have the charger and the wire wraps, which allow us to clean up any of our robot connections so that we don't restrict the robot's movement. Thanks for watching this episode of the Robot Program, and we'll see you next time. What type of robot is 6? Which type of component acts like joints for the robot's movement? What is the term for Easy Robot components? Find the answers at therobotprogram.com.